into an adult, how can that all be happening at the same time? Doesn't make any sense. They said because you're using the wrong terminology. It's not happening at the same time, it's existing at the same time. You see how the words are very important in the way they explain things. They said, we will never know it all while we're alive. It's absolutely impossible. There are no concepts in the human mind to totally understand it. Although Guy Needler has really bent he's trying. But they said it's not the brain, it's the mind. That we don't have the concepts. We'll know it all when we die. But when we're trying to understand it now, we have to do it with the filter of our own understanding. And they said many times there are no words to explain the concepts they're trying to get across to me. So they do the best they can, and many times they invent words. Turns nouns into verbs and verbs into nouns to get the concept across. But they said, you can ask questions and we will give you the best we can. And I always say, give me analogies, give me pictures, something that I can understand. But it's the idea that there is no time. Well, there is no time anyway. But we're trapped in the concept. Time is an illusion. And the ETs have said it very clearly. They say mankind will never travel in space until it gets out of the concept of time. That's what holds you to Earth. And they said we are probably the only species in the universe has found a way to measure something that does not exist. So leave it to us. But if there is no concept of time, we have invented it because, we go day to day, hour to hour. Our whole lives are built upon it. So it's very hard to get away from the idea that time does not exist. But with the idea of simultaneous time, it means everything that's ever happened in your life, childhood, baby, adults, everything is all happening now. And it's all still there. Now, I know with the hypnosis that we do, we can go back and revisit those childhood times, and I've had people become those children again. But that means it's all happening now, and all of your past lives and all of your future probabilities are all now, which is very hard for us to understand. But somebody gave me a very good example. They said, when you make a phone call, and you're in America, and you're calling London, 6-hour time difference. Well, when you make the phone call, are you waiting 6 hours for the person to answer you each time you ask a question? No, because when you're talking to them, they're receiving it and answering you at the same time, even though there's 6 hours and a half a world away between us. That's a good idea of simultaneous time. It's all now. Everything is happening now. We realize it when we travel so much. That it's the hours difference, and sometimes it's a whole day difference. We come in on yesterday, and then we're coming in on tomorrow in different countries. We soon realize time doesn't exist. It's a mess anyway. But this is one of the things we have to get used to. There is no such thing as time. Everything is happening now.